What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So, for Terra Luna Classic, it's always interesting, or even crypto or investments in general, it's interesting where minds end up going because people will be at one place and going, oh, this is the best position ever. And then all of a sudden questioning everything because they have time. And this is a video that I've kind of, or a topic that I've talked about in a different video. Time really does ruin an investment, does ruin it for a lot of people because if people have time, they start thinking. They get in their own head. They're like, this isn't a good investment. It's not moving. It's not doing anything. And that's why you need the outside factors, people like me that are on YouTube, people like, different news sources that are saying this is going to make a move because they need those things to kind of validate what their feelings were and not change their overall thoughts. But right now, I have a lot of people's head that's going to a different place. They're basically saying within Terra Luna Classic, they're like, hey, with everything that's going on with this overall burn tax situation and having the 0.2% burn and having the burn over in Binance, but then now having the kind of half of those burns going to the community pool and not going towards burns, and the ability to where you believe Binance is not going to burn anymore because of this thought that they are contributing to the community and giving money to the community versus burning off the position to make it more valuable. They're just basically a charity case at this point, or we're a charity case at this point, and we're taking in as much money of theirs as we possibly can. So with the thought of them not being able to burn, there's a lot of thoughts that are crossing people's minds. One of those thoughts being about a reverse split. And if you don't know what a reverse split is, I will explain what that is in this video and talk about how it would not be the best thing for the overall community and, kind of drive away a lot of the popularity. So guys, if you could hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter at Perry8K, you can follow me over there. Now, as we said, Terra Luna Classic is not really doing that great right now, right? If we go into Terra Luna Classic, we're going to see they're at 0.0001681. It's down slightly. We're seeing it flat. We're not seeing things that are moving, which are making people think. And people are looking at the circulating supply. They're like, well, it's not going down. The max supply, it's not going down. The volume is going down. The price is going down. It's making people question everything. So a lot of people have in their minds that, well, maybe this isn't the right method. Maybe the way that we're going about it and focusing on utility, seeing this supply, it isn't worth it. Maybe we should do some sort of a version 2, kind of like what they've done with Luna 2.0, and how they have only a billion coins, basically taking away, 2 or 3 zeros from this, and essentially giving people coins for how much they did have in Terra Luna Classic. Now, this is definitely a problem. Creating some sort of a version 2, in my opinion, never really works unless you're Ethereum, unless you have a complete change of concept. Just changing it based on getting the price back to a certain amount is not going to work, especially if the community was built off of the fact that people want gains. So when people came into this community, instantly from when it was at its low to when we saw it start to increase and gain hundreds of percent, people were like, this is an opportunity to make money because if we can burn down this supply, we can see this up to $1. And if it's up to $1 and you're holding $1 million, that's $1 million. That's the first thought that came across every single person's mind, is that this is at a low price. There's a community behind it. It has popularity. I can make money. That's where their mindset goes. And the fact that people are talking about changing that is a little ridiculous. So let's back up. Let's backtrack. What is a split? A split would be like if you were in the stock market and you had a certain amount of shares that were available, let's say 1 million shares, and you did a split, you would be splitting those into, let's say you have 2 for 1. You would give everyone that holds 1 share 2 coins, right? Now, a reverse split would be the exact opposite. So if you have a million, you're going to be reverse splitting it into less coins. So let's say you only won, let's say it's the stock market, it's 100 or 1 million shares. You want 500,000 shares in circulation. Well, you would basically give everybody that has one half coin. That makes sense? So what we would essentially do here, and I'm not saying that we will do it, is basically take 1,000 for one and say if you have one coin, or if you have 1,000 coins, they will give you one coin in return, right? So every 1,000, it would be multiplied by that, and that's how you would see that split end up happening. That's how we did that calculation for Luna 2, and that's how people are saying that we should do it now. They're like, hey, if you're in favor of gains and growth, you should be in favor of a split. Well, the split doesn't take away what the gains are market cap wise. We understand that. Market cap, if we see it go up to a $40 billion market cap, that's a 40x return. However, if it goes up to a $40 billion market cap and the supply starts to decrease, that means that we're raising in the price and we're also raising in the market cap. So we're kind of doubling that increase there. So instead of seeing a 40x return, it's 100 or 1,000 or 10,000x return on our investment, or maybe even more than that. And that's what a lot of people are hoping for. And the reason why, people don't want to support something like that is because of the reason that they got into it. They got into it for the investment, the gains, not for the use case right now. Eventually, it will be for the use case. And I bet a lot of people plan on holding at least a little bit for the long term to see what it ends up being. But most people are holding it to be able to change their lives and change their financial situations, which has happened, right? I've gained a 70,000% return on my Terra Luna Classic. Now, granted, I only invested $40 and I could have invested a lot more, but I turned $40 into so much more money, and that can happen in the form of thousands or tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands, right? So it's definitely an opportunity that people see. And this is definitely a problem. I don't think a reverse split would work. I don't think a reverse split would get us to the place that we want. Yes, market cap wise, we could see some potential, but it would take away a lot of investors and popularity, which takes away from that overall market cap. If you believe that the market cap can get up to a $40 billion market cap again, okay, that's not a $120 price anymore at this current supply. But if you decide to take away the popularity portion of it, that potential market cap that you believe it can get to probably will be cut in half, or by 25%, or by 75%, depending on how bad the reverse split is. So in my opinion, a reverse split will not work. A reverse split is kind of dangerous to a project, especially one that's built off of popularity. But in the end, it can work for some sort of gains and for establishing things as you want to see the community, the project grow. You can establish something to establish a use case a lot faster. The problem is that you're taken away from the popularity by doing so. And that's just my opinion, guys. If you have a different opinion, feel free to put that down below. I know some people support this. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.